I think we're better dressed for YouTube.
Yeah, I think so. It goes better
Because-
with the game. All right, I'm just gonna update the Facebook folks.
Okay.
And then
Everyone hang tight on YouTube.
yeah, everybody on YouTube, you can just hang tight. We're not going anywhere. Okay, let's see. All right. All right. Looks like people are doing that. Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna just put it in the event, and then I realize that this is all being broadcast on the YouTube. So YouTube people are getting a special treat, I think.
This is backstage.
This is definitely backstage. Do they have chat enabled?
You mean comments?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see some
Oh,
comments.
yeah. Hi. Oh, yeah. Look, there's people tuning in.
People can totally see us.
Oh my God, people can see us. I haven't even finished putting on my lipstick. This is
I only got one nail done.
This is the
So embarrassing.
Okay.
People are watching.
Everybody's watching. Okay. Well, I guess we are starting the official broadcast.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, I'm just gonna quickly I'm so glad that we're so prepared.
I know.
Okay.
All right, good.
All right, I'm ready now. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready for this party.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome aboard the Charming Disaster Quarantine live stream. It is our great pleasure to be here with you in the ether together. Although, you know what's odd?
Good.
All right, I'm ready now. Are you ready?
Ooh, I hear a ghost.
Ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome aboard the Charming Disaster. So the curious thing about the YouTube stream is that we're not actually on screen at the same time, which is not how it works on Facebook.
All right, there we go. That's solved. That was cool.
No, it's nothing is solved because we're not both on screen at the same time. It's going back and forth between us.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm watching on YouTube right now. Everybody, we're so sorry that this is happening. Well,
keeps buffering. I'm told. They're saying it's.
well, here we are, together, not together. This is actually pretty representative of what it's like to be us right now because we're not actually in the same place. We are, in fact, in different places. Surprise, the truth is out.
We're trying the best we can with the tools that we have.
And that's all any of us can really hope to do.
I think we're all trying.
We are trying. Well, you want to just get this party started. Hello, everyone. Welcome again to our kind of disastrous live stream of today. This is our fifth one, and the other ones have been a little smoother. So I think as far as portents go, perhaps things are beginning to unravel here a little bit. But maybe we should draw a tarot card to kind of give us, we can take the temperature of this situation. Now I'm gonna go ahead and draw one. Okay. Here, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go through the deck with my finger, and when I land on the right card, you say stop.
Okay. Keep going. Going. Keep going. Stop. Right there. That's it.
This one?
That's the one.
Okay. All right, this is kind of a good card. This is the Three of Pentacles. Is everyone familiar with the Three of Pentacles? The Three of Pentacles is a card that tells us about, well, I mean, I don't want to get too prescriptive. I'm just going to describe it. There's a bunch of guys hanging out in the basement, and it looks like one of them is responsible perhaps for this Gothic archway with the stone carving. And there's two dudes, one in this incredibly magnificent cape, and they're talking together, presumably about the workmanship or the invoice or something. But this is a card about getting shit done, about doing the work, the craftsmanship. So that's what we're here to do, I guess. Thank you so much to everybody who's been tuning in with us these past few weeks. We love so much getting to interact with you a little bit this way, and it's been a real balm to our spirits. And your generosity is so deeply appreciated, as are your notes about how much these bring a little brightness to your Fridays, because they certainly bring a little brightness to our Fridays.
Yes.
Jeff?
It gives us a chance to wear pants. I wore pants today for the first time in I don't know how long.
Oh, those are nice pants. Those red pants.
Thank you.
You're very brave.
Thank you. Thank you.
If anyone out there has questions about Jeff's pants or anything else, really,
anything else that I'm wearing,
you can just put them in the comments, and we will get to them during our Q&A session. Now I think we should begin with a song, though. Jeff, do you want to play a song for us?
Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to play a Codorino song that was on the last Codorino album called Sea Monster, and this song is called Now That I'm Dead. Excuse me. Right about now, I'm sober, not for much longer. Now that I'm dead, don't need no pocket full of posies, just throw some roses right at my head. It might be hard to believe, it's easy to breathe now that I'm dead. Trust me as far as you can throw me, just get to know me now that I'm dead. The song that you sang in the shower gets louder and louder now that you've left. Chases me round like a siren, I close my ears hiding under my empty bed. Come on, man, don't be like that, man. Don't be such a cry, baby. You don't understand, man. I'm damaged and broken. You can't help me. Come on, man, don't be like that, man. We're damaged, we're broken, and still we get by, baby. Cry, baby. Don't cry no more, baby. And this is a long guitar solo that happens. In the sky, there's a ghost in a glass-bottom boat. He floats overhead. He lets down his line and he watches, whispers, "I got you," under his breath. And on today, it was me chasing a dream, tripped heels overhead. He reeled in his line and said, "Jack, I can't throw you back now that you're dead."
That was nice. I enjoyed that.
Oh, good. Remember we used to play that in real life?
I don't really remember real life anymore. Remember when we used to wear pants all the time and
All the
everybody could
time?
see them? Mm-hmm.
Vaguely.
Yeah.
Vaguely.
I forgot to mention to the nice people out there that this is a donation-based concert, which means if you are financially stressed, this is our gift to you. And if you are in a position and would like to donate to support our music making, it is greatly appreciated. And I'm going to post some donation links in the YouTube comments.
Cool.
And I'm also going to hold up, where did it go? I have a little sign
Thing.
So we're in Venmo or PayPal, or you can get virtual tickets on our website, or you can buy merch on our music on our Bandcamp.
It's been really cool to play these songs that we haven't played in a long time in of our other projects, and it's been really cool to have people respond to that and purchase them on CD, Bandcamp, and stuff like that.
It really is. So when we started this band 8 years ago, almost now, we each had our own music projects that were pretty elaborate. And although Charming Disaster has kind of taken over, I think of us as like a two-person supergroup. And it's kind of cool to get to share our other material with listeners who might only know us as Charming Disaster.
Yeah. You can kind of see what we bring to the disaster table, so to speak.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of style, obviously.
Obviously.
Now, we promised that we would answer some questions. And there are a few questions. Oh, also, we'd like to give a big shout out, thank you, to henchperson Dan, our social media factotum, who is assisting us invisibly from behind the scenes.
Thank you, Dan.
Taking your questions so that we see them. So Justin asks, how does the Three of Pentacles translate into unicorns? Justin, that is an excellent question. We are going to put a pin in that one for later, because I think we're all going to learn that together later in the show.
Good question.
Oh, and speaking of putting a pin in it, Tim asks, Jeff, details on your tie tack looks neat.
Oh, this is a little Satan head.
Oh, it's so precious.
Yeah, it was recommended from Charles Schneider that I purchase one of these. He had one. It's like a secret society. We all those who, you know,
Did you have to commit unspeakable acts in order
I
to?
can't talk about that. It's part of the, it's part of the, it's a secret society.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I guess I'm gonna play a song now.
Yes, please.
This is a Sweet Soubrette number called Night Owls. I've been having trouble sleeping lately, or at least getting even toward being in bed to go try to sleep. And this song kind of captures a little bit of the more magic side of that. Night owls and moonflowers, let's stay up late. The world goes to bed and we let it go quiet. Cool air is sweeter and midnight oil burns so much cleaner. Blow out the candle we see in the dark. Some of us call it the witching hour. Shadows with sharp edges come into focus. The chattering mind grows so peaceful. We're nocturnal creatures. The sound of our heartbeats, the tick of the clock. The glittering blueprint of stars starts to fade, and morning is breaking the spell that we made. We pretend we don't hear what the bird song is saying, but along the horizon the sky's going gray. Is it now the darkest hour? Glowing wind, breaking bough, we fly aloft. Our lunar thoughts as luminous as lunar moths. No liquor shots or knockout drugs will keep us from keeping watch till dawn of day and our old age wide awake. Night owls and moonflowers, let's stay up late. We'll sleep when we're dead, but till then we're immortal. Nothing is better than feeling like we've got forever. The hours seem so long, but they slip by so fast. Till the glittering blueprint of stars starts to fade. The morning is breaking the spell that we made. We pretend we don't hear what the bird song is saying, but along the horizon the sky's going gray.
Oh,
Oh, thanks.
excellent. I love that song.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I like that one too. I haven't played it in a long time. I'm gonna post a link to that song in the YouTube comments if you want to check out the original. Shall we take a couple more questions?
Yeah.
Let's see. Someone asks, Elia, we learned about Jeff's guitar a few weeks back. How about some info about your ukulele? Well, certainly. Yeah. This ukulele was made by Peter Herney of Pohaku Ukuleles. I don't know if you can see the label inside. There's a little Pohaku thing. It's hard to see. Pohaku Ukuleles and Peter Herney are based out in Berkeley, California. And a few years back when Coderino went out to San Francisco, we got to visit his workshop and see him creating ukuleles back there, curing the wood and like cutting out the necks on this like big, almost like a key cutting machine where it, like there's like a template and then he sands them down by hand. And so he and I talked for a long time about what a ukulele for me might look like. And we talked about a bunch of things, and what he ended up doing was none of those things. Instead, he made my portrait in inlay on the fretboard, which is so cool. And the portrait is based on a tour poster that we had made for us by the artist Carolyn Raship, who we have also worked with in other art situations, which we will talk about more later on in the show. This bird on the headstock is also a piece of artwork from Sweet Soubrette, actually, that my good friend Peter Buffano of the band Circhestra designed for a Sweet Soubrette album. It had these little birds on it. And so Peter Herney, the ukulele maker, put that on the uke as well. So this ukulele is like my most treasured possession. And if the house catches on fire, it is what I will bring with me. This is flame maple on the back. It's a little bit bowed, so you can get a better sound projection. And the body is like a concert size body, and the neck is like a soprano size neck. That's all the details I can think of off the top of my head.
And how long have you had it now at this point?
I got it in late 2015. It's almost 5 years.
Yeah. Yeah, you have some wear on it.
I know. Like you can see where my nails hit it.
Yeah.
So that's the lady. Oh, and the last thing about the lady is that inside there are these like beautiful like detail ornaments, which are like gargoyles on the very top of the building where only God can see. So thus the question and answer section. Let's see. I wanted to mention, speaking of Carolyn Raship, Carolyn is also who made the beautiful artwork for our Showgirl sheet music. And I saw a couple orders for that came in today. So thank you if you have ordered this. If you're interested in ordering this, you can get it on our website, on our Bandcamp. And it has tabs, chord diagrams for guitar and ukulele, as well as the melody lines for 2 voices.
Yeah, all the instruments, guitar and ukulele.
And that is available on our merch page, and I'm just going to share a link to that where we also have some other cool stuff. For example, somebody in the comments also mentioned the Charming Disaster bandana. Now, we would not recommend, like, we're not the CDC guys. Like, we're not really in a position to pronounce on the efficacy of bandanas for your public health needs, but it makes a really excellent blindfold. And sometimes that's really what you need. Yeah. So, you know, what you do with it after it gets to you is your business. And our friend Crash makes these out in Detroit. So Crash, if you're watching, we really love these bandanas. What's that?
And so do the people. The people love them.
The people love them. Yeah. Well, bandanas are more important now than ever.
Yeah, so true.
Now, a lot of people are saying hi, and I want to say hi to some people. The Eva says hi. Hi, Eva.
Oh, Eva.
Oh, it's always nice to see Eva. Nicholas wants to know if we have a song about a submarine, and the answer is kind of. We have a song about a submersible, which is like an old-fashioned kind of submarine. And that's called Heart of Brass, but we're gonna save that song for another show.
Good question.
It is a really good question. Yep. Let's see. Any other questions we need to answer before we? Oh, I also want to mention that if you missed the beginning of this, like the really smooth beginning of the show where everything was going perfectly and it was really just a beautiful thing, you can watch the replay of this. It'll be available on Facebook later.
Yes, that will be classic. You can see us putting on our makeup, poking my eye with the.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, all right. So that's the I think that's the announcements. And do we want to answer one more question? Let's see.
Sure.
The night hiker asks, Elia, is the picture of the cat on the wall your cat? That's a good question. I don't have any paintings of my own cats. Jeff, do you have any paintings of your own cats?
Not yet. No.
That painting is by an artist named Logan Riley, who has also done some fantastic artwork for us. He did the artwork for the cover of Be My Bride of Frankenstein, and he also did the artwork for my recent single, Typhoid Mary. So you should definitely check out his work.
Yeah. Yes, his Instagram is, what is his Instagram?
I don't know. I didn't know we were going to talk about him, so I don't have a link.
Sorry.
All right. Well, while you play the next song, I will post some links.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a fantastic artist and he's a sweet guy and he's out of Las Vegas. And he's doing a lot of great artwork and commissions right now too.
Yeah, Las Vegas is like a mythical place. Like right now, like all places not inside my house are basically imaginary. And so it is especially nice to connect with all of you here in the limbo that we're all in. Anyway, Jeff, you want to play them another song?
Sure. So this is a song that I play with Coderino. It's from Better Than This, that album. And that band is a large band with horns and drums. And in this song, we had 2 drummers, I think, sax, trumpet, bass, guitar, and other percussion, ukulele played on, and violins and backup vocals and stuff. So it's a really big full sound. It's kind of a Latin sound. I don't have any of those instruments except for the guitar, but I'm going to try some percussive action on it. I want to show you that there's this, makes a little sound, but I want to mute it. So I have my trusty Queen Elizabeth sock, which I have in here to help mute those strings. We'll see how she does for us. Anyway, this is about not having enough time to do the things you want to do, which I don't think no one has that excuse anymore. I never had a chance to work it out. I never had the time to get it right. I always have a feeling in my heart, but the feeling's never right. I was gonna learn a little dance. I was gonna sweep you off your feet, look into your eyes, tell you secret things that would frighten you and me. Never had a chance to work it out. Never had a chance. Never had a chance to work it out. Never had a chance. I never heard the sound of falling rain until it came a knocking at my door. Came as quite a shock when the clouds burst on the inside of my brain. Never had a chance to work it out. Never had a chance. Never had a chance to work it out. Never had a chance. Well, I remember the things we did. La 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 la. Going over and over again. La 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 la. And the things that were never said. La 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 la. On the inside of my head. was gonna write a little song. I was gonna sing it in your ear. I was gonna hold you tight when you can't hold back the tears. Oh, my heart is like a broken little bird trying to escape its ivory cage. I got the feeling that today it's gonna fly so far away. Never had a chance to work it out. Never had a chance. Never had a chance to work it out. Never had a chance. Never had a chance to work it out. Never had a chance. Never had a chance to work it out. Never had a chance. Well, I remember the things we did. La 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 la. Going over and over again. La 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 la. And the things that were never said. La 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 la. On the inside of my head.
Oh, that was nice. I like that one. I miss playing that one with you. I got to play the claves on that one. That's like those wooden sticks that you like clack, clack together.
Oh, yes, you did.
Oh, it was so much fun. That was the first time I ever played the claves was when you handed them to me and made me play them.
Nothing has been the same since.
It's true. Yeah, and every so often I'd like just whack myself real good on the thumb. That wakes you up.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Cool.
Yeah. We have some really good questions that are accumulating.
Okay.
Let's see.
What do we got?
Nicholas, 3 years old, asks, did we eat macaroni
Today?
Jack? I don't know.
I ate some a few days ago, yes.
Okay. Cool. That's a good answer.
Question.
Yeah, good question. Good answer. Hannah asks, you have a friend named Crash? Yes, his name is Crash. He is a juggler and is a screen printer, and he is based in Detroit, and he makes all of our t-shirts. It's good to know your vendors. We stay at his house when we play Detroit. Remember when we could play Detroit? Remember when you could like go anywhere?
Oh yeah. That was good.
Yeah. So Emily wants to know, what is the name of the song that Jeff just played? And the answer is Never
Had a Chance.
So we typically stream these on Facebook, where like you can put lots of links in the comments, and it's really convenient for sharing things about the stuff that you're doing. And Facebook wasn't working for our stream earlier, and so I'm sharing stuff. Oh no, the links are working, I guess. So anyway, this YouTube platform is a little new for us on some of the details. But anyway, I just shared that link in the comments. It's called Never Had a Chance with by Code Arena.
It's really fun with lots of horns and stuff.
It's fun. Remember when we could have horns?
Yeah, I know. And there's spit flying everywhere. That was great.
Now, we have some special guests in this week's show, and we started a little late because of our technical issues. And do you think that we should invite them on to join us? What do you think?
Sure. Yeah, let's invite them on.
I've got another song, but I'll play it later. I think we should get our special guests up on. So when we first played in Cleveland a couple of years ago, we had the great pleasure of performing with this incredible vaudeville duo, Pinch and Squeal. Pinch and Squeal, do you want to try adding yourselves to, you can turn on your video and turn off your mute. And oh, there you are.
Oh, there they are.
Hi.
You're so beautiful.
You readjust this camera here.
Do it. You look fantastic. So Pinch and Squeal, we met you guys when we came to Cleveland, and since then you have expanded your whole operation. Is that right? You have a whole theater now.
We do,
Yes.
we do indeed, and we are broadcasting from it. It's our little startup here, and what a great time to start a business. However, the blessing is it's allowing us to do all the details that we want to do to it. So we're sitting on our stage right now with our lovely theater splatter paint backdrop and the fine Home Depot lights at this point in time, because we're still building the light rig. But yeah, we've gone from our own performances to Whiz Bang, which is our theater project, which is massive variety show, and the theater itself will be a venue to support any like-minded crazy performers like yourselves.
Oh, we're coming at you once.
Oh, yeah.
Keep us, please.
We're ready for you.
And that's the Whiz Bang Circus Theater.
It is, yeah.
And
So it's
Cleveland
whizbangtheater.com is our website. Yeah.
I will share that in the YouTube comments. But I have a very important question about your new theater, which is, what kind of concessions do you plan on serving?
Bananas.
And I think without a doubt, we will have a spicy / warm variety of nuts, without a doubt.
Indeed.
Hot nuts, if you will.
Hot nuts.
Yeah.
I wish I could hear a song about that.
Want to know what?
I think we can do that.
I think we very well could do that, because that's our bag right there.
Do it.
Do it.
So, ladies and gentlemen out there in charming disaster feedland, we are Pinch and Squeal. And if you guys haven't heard of us before, we are an awful lot of vaudeville. And I hope some of our friends from Cleveland joined, because I know our Cleveland friends love Charming Disaster.
Oh, yeah.
But in the meantime, Squeal, I heard you got a new job.
I did, Pinch.
What are you doing nowadays?
Selling nuts. Hot nuts. Anybody here, you want to buy my nuts? Selling nuts. Hot nuts. Hot nuts. Well, I've got nuts for sale. Selling 1 for $5 and 2 for 10. You buy them once, you'll buy them again. Selling nuts. Hot nuts. Selling nuts. Anybody here, you want to buy my nuts? Selling nuts. Hot nuts. Hot nuts. Well, I've got nuts for sale. Hey, they say your nuts are mighty fine.
Oh, yeah, all right, good for you.
Bet your nuts ain't hot like mine. Selling nuts. Hot nuts. I'm a peanut man. Selling nuts. Nuts. Hey, anybody here, you want to buy my nuts? Selling nuts. Hot nuts. Hot nuts. Well, I've got nuts for sale. Hey, you see that man all dressed in brown?
I see him out there in yeah.
Oh, he's got the hottest nuts
Oh!
in town. Selling nuts.
Good for you.
Hot nuts. I'm a peanut man. Hey, Pinch. Why don't you break it down for him?
Hot nuts!
Hot nuts! Hey, anybody here, you want to buy my nuts? Hot nuts! Now I've got nuts for sale. Hey, they say your nuts are mighty small.
Squeal, that is not nice.
Hey, it's best to have small nuts than none at all.
It's even
Selling
worse.
nuts. Hot nuts. I'm a peanut man. 2 more.
Nuts!
Hot nuts. Hey, anybody here, you want to buy my nuts? Selling nuts. Hot nuts. Hot nuts. Well, I've got nuts for sale. See that man standing by the door?
I see him over there.
He's got nuts that hit the floor. Nuts! Hot nuts. I'm a peanut man.
wonderful.
So good.
So good.
Thank you.
So we've answered one important question about the concessions that you'll be providing the audience in Cleveland once people can return to your theater from their homes. But what about people? Some people are allergic to nuts.
They are.
They are. We'll probably have to have some signs up.
Yeah. Well, will you have any like alternative options for those?
Yeah. How about fruit?
I think we should have some fruit and stuff. Are you guys like diet wise? Have you guys been like eating anything like maybe like are you like onto the junk food because you're like, oh, I'm all trapped in the home, or are you like have you been like eating healthy?
Well, I'm limited to what I have in my house, and I sorely underestimated how much chocolate I would need and how many cookies I would need.
Yeah.
So today, in a fit of desperation, I tried to make macaroons, coconut macaroons, which did not stick together at all. So I ended up with a sort of a tub of kind of sweet toasted coconut, which is not bad. I'm not mad about it.
Bath time.
Have spoon will travel, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Man, I personally could really like go for an apple right about now.
Yeah, I've been eating a lot of fruit. Actually, I have an apple right here. Would you want one? You want a bite?
I'd love a bite of
Oh,
that.
Jeff, we'd love that.
Oh,
Oh, listen to that.
Oh, so crisp.
Enjoying.
Ellie, do you want?
Yeah, I would really like a bite of that.
Here, take it.
Hand it to me. Thanks. Oh yeah, that looks really good.
I'm enjoying our friends having a good time
Oh,
with this
man.
apple. Wow. Perfect.
Oh man, that looks like
You guys want some of this?
Really?
yeah.
Thanks.
Oh.
Thanks, friends.
Oh man, I'm gonna go for this side.
It's a good apple, right?
Yes.
It is a great apple. Jeff, where did you get that?
I got it off a tree somewhere.
Man, if it only grew on trees.
I never realized how big your hands are.
Yeah, I don't even practice.
That's thanks, friends.
Great
Yeah.
apple.
Yeah, anytime. Would you consider some kind of fruit concession?
We might. Hey, you want to know what? Don't we have a special guest that might come and talk a little bit with us first?
Special guest of the special guest. That's pretty meta.
That's it. That's
Oh.
it.
Well, yeah, let me go see if he's here.
Hold on. I think I heard him over there. This is going to probably be our produce manager for our concession stand. Hold on, let me see him real quick.
You can do it.
And he's here to talk to you about
The importance of
eating your produce. Yes, I am here for all of you to understand and enjoy how delicious the banana can be.
well,
Hi, Squeal.
oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is Gross Michael.
Oh, hello. I'm Gross Michael. That's not what they usually call me.
Gross Michael is actually a Gros Michel banana. Can we say Gros Michel?
Grow Michel.
Oh,
So, ladies and gentlemen, you actually eat Cavendish bananas, not a Gros Michel banana. See, in 1960, well, up until 1960, you ate Gros Michel bananas.
Grow Michel.
And then came this awful thing called Panama disease.
Panama disease.
And it killed off all the Gros Michel bananas.
Oh, we died.
And then they started mass producing Cavendish bananas, which are severely lacking in the flavor that Gros Michel bananas
They
have.
don't taste as good. You know the candy that tastes like banana but doesn't taste like banana? That actually tasted like me.
Yeah, so Gros Michel bananas, which you can find in Oregon, or for like $100 and some a box, which
Wow.
are 2 bunches of Gros Michel bananas. It tastes like candied bananas. Yay.
Yeah, we are awesome bananas, and I am here at your disposal anytime you want banana facts with Squeal.
And another interesting banana fact is bananas aren't really a treat. It's an herb.
What?
Yes.
I'm an herb?
Yeah. And bananas float.
What? I do? I thought I sank. I was afraid of the water.
Yep.
All right, I gotta go. Girl Michelle is out of here. Yeah.
That's gross, Michael. Wow, thank you so much for those banana facts.
I learned so much.
I feel so much better informed.
I'm here for your fruit knowledge.
We really appreciate that. So before we send you back into the ether with your amazing banana knowledge and other areas of expertise, I understand that you have a show coming up on Monday and also your own weekly show. Is that correct?
Absolutely. We are absolutely thrilled to be joining the Bindle Stiff Family Circus on Monday night for their quarantine circus show at 7:30, I do believe. Is it on 7:30? Yep.
That's correct.
With a plethora of other superstars in the circus and variety show world.
It's amazing. We tuned in last week for their first show, and it was really inspiring. And it's great to see so many amazing performers, what they're doing, behind the scenes.
Absolutely. And every Friday night before this show that's going on right now at 7 o'clock, we have the Ding Dong Date Night Show. Boop, boop. Which is the Pinch and Squeal's Ding Dong Date Night Show. And it's a whole 45 minutes to an hour of drinking and stupid games and contests and prizes and puppets and dumb songs. And we all drink together and sing along.
And you can find us on YouTube for that, the Pinch and Squeal YouTube page.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Cheers.
I'm gonna share your YouTube link right now so that people can find you.
Thank you. We appreciate it so much.
And tune in. I tuned in a little bit tonight before our show, and I was very entertained, almost frighteningly entertained.
I like drinking.
Friends forever.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, mine's over
Cheers.
there.
Got my mug of tea. Cheers. All right, friends, it's been such a treat hanging out with you. But we're gonna send you back into the ether from whence you came, and we'll look forward to seeing you again.
Thank you so much for having us. We love you.
Love you.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye. Oh, that was fun.
That was so special. It's so great to have those guys here.
I love getting to hang out with our friends in space. Now, I'm gonna play another song before we. Yes,
please. Would you start it already? Would you?
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna start it. This is an old number from 2013. I did a project in February of that year where I wrote or recorded a song every day, and this was one of those songs. It's called "The Fairy Came When I Was Born." Every morning I dismantle it, every night it grows back up around me like a hedge of thorns, a head of hair. The fairy came when I was born. In a dream I am a bird, and I have wings to fly, and I can fly over all this, and somebody will wake me from it with a kiss. When I break the spell, I'll climb down from the tower where I wake and sleep. I'll find my way through the vast labyrinth that surrounds the keep. Permeable, I will feel the cool air on my naked skin. Until then, this protection keeps the beasts out, and it keeps me in. It's impossible to dance imprisoned in a suit of armor or an insect's carapace, a beetle's shell. Unwork the curse until it sticks. Drawn drawn the bolt and shot the latch. I know the only rescue comes from deep within. Safe rooms like mine, the secret this door unlocks only from inside. When I break the spell, I'll climb down from the tower where I wake and sleep. I'll find my way through the vast labyrinth that surrounds the keep. Permeable, I will feel the cool air on my naked skin. Until then, this protection keeps the beasts out and it keeps me in. When I break the spell, I'll climb down from the tower where I wake and sleep. I'll find my way through the vast labyrinth that surrounds the keep. Permeable, I will feel the cool air on my naked skin. Until then, this protection keeps the beasts out and it keeps me in.
Oh, nice. I love that song. I've never heard that before, I don't think.
Really? Well, now you've heard it.
I'm a better person for it.
I'm sharing a link to that song. That song, yeah, I was thinking about the tower where I wake and sleep. This place isn't so much a tower, but I am waking and sleeping and working and all the things here, as we all are in our separate towers. Perhaps we should answer a few more questions.
Yes, what are the questions that we...
Okay, well, there's a general question, which is why no split screen? It's not working for some reason. Yes, as we ourselves discovered as we went to YouTube instead of Facebook tonight, because Facebook was erroring. The YouTube stream from Zoom, which is how we do these, it doesn't apparently display the split screen. So hopefully next week we'll be back on Facebook and we'll have a split screen, and maybe even we'll figure out how to do it on both places. But we thank you for your patience as we figure out this new technology being used in a way that it was not actually designed for. Yes. Will Pinch and Squeal be at Theater Bazaar in Detroit again this year? I don't know. I think that they are usually there every year, but this year is a weird year. I don't think anybody knows what's going to happen to anybody anywhere this year. But sorry, they are still logged in. Yes, they say they will be at, you're right, I should have just asked them. Yes, they will be at Theater Bazaar in Detroit again this year.
They're posting the auditorium.
Yes.
Excellent.
Let's see.
What's your favorite kind of tea, Elia?
I like ginger tea.
Ginger tea.
What's your favorite kind of tea?
I like a black tea, a smoky black tea.
I'm really into the Yogi brand ginger tea. I think it's got all the things that I like. And if you put it in with a black tea bag, it's really good too.
So true. We learned that on the road. We're on the road that time.
Yes, that hard-won road knowledge. Yeah.
And I am drinking whiskey. That is, someone had asked that.
I'm gonna have mine later.
It's delicious.
Well, Peter Buffano wanted to know what kind of banjo
That
Squeal was playing. Squeal, are you still? Oh, gold tone. Gold tone. Let's see, any other good questions in here? There are a lot of good questions in here. It's a little overwhelming. Oh, okay. Someone asks, Jeanette asks, can you tell us about how you write your songs for Charming Disaster? It's been interesting seeing the difference in styles. Jeff, you want to talk about that?
Yeah. It depends. There are many different ways that we've done it in the past. Oftentimes one of us will have an idea for something, whether it be just a simple sketch, a simple turn of phrase and a musical idea, or a more fleshed out concept, and we'll bring it to the other person. And we'll sit side by side and go through working through lyrics, working through music, and working side by side has been really how it's evolved from earlier incarnations.
Yeah, I mean, like it has evolved, as Jeff said, over time. But we have a few sort of go-to like methods that we now use. The first one was I think of it as the epistolary style, like a pen pal exchange, where one of us would write a piece of a thing and send it to the other to write the next piece, and then sort of like an exquisite corpse. And we wrote our first songs that way, like Ghost Story and Knife Thrower and Murderer. We wrote that way. There's also the fun technique of the like, let's make a list of all the things and then figure out how to put all the things into the container of the song. So for instance, let's write a song about a couple of spies. Let's write down all the stuff we can think of that might find itself in a song about spies. And so you've got a safe and you've got a stethoscope and you've got, the microfiche, and that's how we wrote Days Are Numbered, and Heart of Brass, our steampunk song, was a little like that too, where we kind of accumulated a critical mass of things together and then kind of put them together. But it really is becoming more and more of a mind meld kind of situation where we are in it together at the same time.
Yeah, sometimes we give ourselves assignments, like whether they're a book based on a book or an idea, as you were saying, that we can sit down and we have an idea of what it's about, what we want to hit, and what concepts, and we just go through those.
Yeah, that's actually a great segue. If we want to segue,
Just gonna say,
you want to tell them about this brand new song that nobody's heard yet?
Yeah, we have a new song that we've been working on, kind of side by side right before this quarantine happened. It is about the types of magical plants and how their use in kind of ritual, and and that's, I guess that's.
So what books got involved in this?
Well, there's one, the Veneficium, the Poison Way, which was a very esoteric book on witchcraft and very practical book on practical witchcraft and the specifics of altered states reached through different plant compounds.
Yeah, and then there's that book you gave me for Christmas, which was like Poisonous Plants, published in like, when was that? Like the 70s or the early 80s or something.
Yeah.
That one was pretty fun.
Yeah, they're all poisonous, right? Isn't that what it says?
Turns out they're all poisonous.
Yeah. But we were working on it. We've had a really good time playing it together, and then this separation happened. So we recorded each other. Like, I recorded myself doing my part playing, and I passed it off to Elia. Elia recorded herself doing it, and we combined them together
into a video. So although you cannot see us live on screen together today because of our technical issues, we're going to share that video with you. We're gonna premiere it for you here in this live stream, and then maybe next week we'll throw it up on YouTube for the general public. But you who are here with us get to see it a little earlier.
Yeah, no one has even heard this song besides us.
True.
Okay, let's see.
1, 2. Take a walk in the garden. Now the waxing moon is high. Gather up the pale night blossoms to quell your heart's desire. Say the words long forgotten. Blow the smoke and fan the fire. Circle up, circle up. Something's calling. Time has come to fill the sky. Hellboy, Henbane, Mandrake, Moonshade, Lemon, Wormwood, Foxglove, Monkshood. fingers. Dig deep and find the root. What's the key? What's the key to its danger? Will it be revealed to you? Hellborn, henbane, mandrake, moonshade, hemlock, wormwood, foxglove, monk's hood, milkweed, snakewood, yew tree, bloodroot, angels, trumpet, poppy, jessica. You don't know all the secrets, but you can glean the truth. It's beyond good and evil. Burn the leaves and eat the fruit. Hellborn, henbane, mandrake, moonshade, hemlock, wormwood, foxglove, monk's hood, milkweed, snakewood, yew tree, bloodroot, angels, trumpet, poppy, jessica, hellborn, henbane, mandrake, moonshade, hemlock, wormwood, foxglove, monk's hood, milkweed, snakewood, yew tree, bloodroot, angels, trumpet, poppy, jessica.
Oh,
One, two.
Oh,
there you go.
I miss playing at the same time.
Ah.
Remember, we can play at the same time.
I know.
Thank you, everybody, so much for all your nice comments. It was really exciting getting to share a new song with you.
Yeah.
That's what we live for, really, is sharing songs with you. And it has some important information in it, I think, also about poisonous plants. So on that note, Carrie Alexandra Castor has a question. Do we have a favorite tree? This is a great question. And
I think we do.
I'm not sure if we're supposed to interpret it as a favorite kind of tree or a particular tree. So I offer you this question, Jeff.
Well, right now, my favorite tree, I think you might suspect, is the yew tree. Used in bows, and it's a very old tree that's also very poisonous, and it's prevalent in Northern Europe a lot and Asia, but it's such a cool tree.
Yeah, and it's super poisonous, but people use, like, it has a lot of like tensile strength or like elasticity, and so it's good for longbows. And so there was a time when like commerce in yew forests was like big business among the like kings and popes of Europe, until guns came along and suddenly that stuff didn't have any value. But like as like a weaponry source, it was really valuable. But also they would plant it in churchyards to discourage farmers from like grazing their cattle there, because like the cattle would eat it and die, because yew is has a cardiotoxin in it. And we've read that perhaps the hemlock that Socrates poisoned himself with was actually yew. It causes and and the everything is very poisonous on it except for the berries, but the seeds inside the berries are very poisonous. So if you eat the berry, you're fine, but if you even like nick the seed with your teeth, you're like
You're doomed.
yeah.
And they would plant them in graveyards because of the symbolism of death, because they were so toxic and so poison and so associated with death, that's why they were planted in around graveyards.
But also so that farmers wouldn't like let their cattle stray there and eat the crop. Yeah. Well,
Of course.
it's like a 2-for-1 kind of thing.
Mhm.
Anyway, yeah. And the reason why we are so into yew trees is because we played a show up in Hudson at the Spotty Dog Books and Ale bookstore / music venue / bar, which is a great business model when we're allowed out of our houses again. And this guy who had like missed the show but like came in and saw our merch table, and just from seeing our merch table was like, I know what kind of stuff you like. And then he told us this kind of far-fetched sounding story about how yew was so poisonous a wood that like if a cat or dog like had some in its mouth, it would just like drop dead. And I was like, this seems very dubious. And then we started reading about yew trees and got like obsessed. So that was a long answer to a short question,
but a very good question.
Yeah. And somebody else had asked, which is your favorite poisonous plant, which conveniently it's the same answer. Yeah.
I mean, we like belladonna very much, and we like,
sure,
monkshood is really cool.
Foxglove.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's digitalis. Foxglove. Yeah, what I love about the poisonous plants book that you gave me for Christmas is that in the introduction, it's like, Rachel Carson's writing a lot about how like humans are so bad to the natural world, but like, have you stopped to consider that the natural world is trying to kill us all the time? And it amuses me. Yeah. It amused me more before the current pandemic, I guess, but still amuses me. Yeah. So I think we are coming to the end of our time together, and that means that it's time to share the donation links again if you are interested in contributing to this nonsense. This is how you do it: Venmo to Charming Disaster, PayPal Charming Disaster / virtual -tickets, and our Bandcamp. And we will post those links in the comments once more. Thank you so much to everybody who has been donating and buying stuff. It means so much to us, and it also means that we're able to pay forward some of those contributions to local efforts helping COVID workers get PPE and food, and we're also able to, because you've been buying stuff, we've been able to like support our vendors by ordering stuff from them and just like keep things moving. Yeah. So we really appreciate your participation in this tiny corner of our creative economy.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna share the donation links one last time, and then we're gonna go to the Oracle and we're gonna find out what all this has been about.
The answers to our deepest questions.
Yeah.
Oh, look, we're side by side in the.
Wait, what? Now we're side by side? This whole time we weren't side by side. What happened?
Yeah. Maybe when I shared the video and came back. I don't know.
Oh my God, this whole thing is so mysterious. Well, it's nice to see you over there.
It's good to see you.
Oh, yeah, it's good. It's good. All right, well, hang on one second. I am just sharing these things in the thing clumsily. All right, there's that. There's that. If you want, you probably all already know how to find all these things anyway. Okay, so the last thing that we're gonna do in our show. Get ready.
I'm ready. I can't wait. This is my favorite part of the evening.
This is the callback to earlier. We're going to go to the Oracle of the Unicorns. That's right. We're going to draw a card at random from the Oracle of the Unicorns. And we're going to associate that with the Three of Pentacles, I guess. We're going to see what kind of sense we can make. Now, this Oracle of the Unicorns deck came to us by accident, or as some people say, by destiny. Because we ordered some tarot decks and they sent us these instead. All right, so are we still side by side? We're still side by side.
Yeah.
So Jeff, you know what that means.
All right, bring it up to the side, the other side.
This is the right, this is the side.
Okay.
Oh no, this is the side.
How about that one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna pick.
Okay.
No, not that one. No. Can't you see?
It's hard to tell.
It's the other one. Okay, that's the one.
Oh, wait, this one?
No. That one. Yes.
Oh, okay. We've selected this beautiful action unicorn. Action.
Very active.
Yeah, it's a very active unicorn. So he has like a light on his horn, and it's very muscular, this unicorn. It's like kind of jacked. And it says, now is the perfect time to act. Take inspired action towards your dreams. Move forward with confidence. And there you have it. Action, Three of Pentacles. I think that's very clear what our task is for the next week.
Yeah.
And we will see you here next week, here on YouTube and or here on Facebook, but at any rate, here in the ether with you. We love you, and we're so glad that you're here with us in this.
Thank you all. Thank you
so much. We'll see you next time.
All right. We love you.
We love you. Good night.